And we're live.
Cool.
So you can always spin up a stream on Twitch if you want to. Because, yeah.
Yep. Definitely will do that.
Yeah, I'm posting in general. I'm surprised Lim and Monkey aren't on, but
I know. I was kind of surprised they're not here.
they weren't on this afternoon.
Hmm.
Because usually Wednesday afternoon, while when I, like, the last couple hours of work, I talk to them.
Yep.
But tonight on stream, we're going to get the gas processing plant going.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah. Because I'm finally going to get my ore processing up to 3 times ore processing. So.
Gotcha.
Which I finished the building at least over the last week between streams.
Cool.
Still don't know how I feel about the roof. I may change up the roof. Because right now I'm using Block Craftery slants with 10 blocks in there.
Yep.
But I'm thinking about making basically a double layer roof because I don't like the interior.
Yep.
I'm thinking about putting the slants inside as well, going up, and I'd make all that tin, and then the outside I could make wood. But that's cosmetic, and that can always change. So, oh, I should probably get rid of my farming stuff since I was farming today during my lunch break.
Gotcha.
Well, I've expanded the auto farm. It is a 2-story building now.
Oh boy. Big old farm.
Well, it's not full yet.
Well. Still a big structure.
Yeah, because I have three lanes on each level that are 7 by 28. I think that's what they are. So, and then I have all the farms going into. I'm using storage drawers as basically deep storage units with the void upgrades. So as soon as they're full, if anything new comes in there, it just voids it away.
That's cool.
And then I have the ME system hooked up in the back with level emitters. So it will only pull when it needs to. Well, we don't have deep storage units, so I was like, well, how am I gonna have auto farms running that won't fill up the ME system like crazy? And then I'm like going, well, storage drawers have a void upgrade. And so I was just like going,
That they do.
yeah. So I was like, well, there we go. I'm like going, I can put in a couple iron upgrades to each drawer and then put a void upgrade. So when they're full, it just voids it away. And then the ME
You don't have to
system.
worry about overflow.
Well, yeah, but then also the ME system can. The drawer acts like a crate, and so the ME system can pull from it. The only crappy part is I'm for 16 drawers I use 32 channels.
Huh.
Well, you got to think. You got 8. You have 16 import buses and 16 level emitters. 1 for each drawer. But I think I came up with a pretty elegant looking setup, at least. It's not the cleanest, but I think it works pretty good. And then the main thing that caused me to add on to the auto farm was I needed more coal essence. So I've been expanding my coal essence auto farms because what was happening was my creosote, my coal coke uh, factory, basically, I was processing more coal than I was creating through essences. So, which,
What you need all the coal for?
well, I power the spaceship off of coal coke,
Oh, gotcha.
and so I'm using the uh, creosote oil, the secondary product, as the power source for my base on Earth. So, and then I have 5 advanced solar panels from Mechanism as auxiliary power. But after watching a few videos today, because I was another YouTuber, I've been watching his playthrough of Direwolf on 1.12.
Yep.
And I'm thinking about expanding my solar system to using environmental tech solar.
Environmental tech gets big quick.
Yeah, but the plateau, I have ample space on the plateau. I still need to do some work on the villager area, because
Yep.
the village itself, I basically, what my plan is to rip it all up, put it on the same, and make it all in the same plane. So like a lot of the houses and stuff I need to just rip up, and I'm going to put them right back to where they are. I'm just going to basically raise them up a few blocks and just make that section level, and probably put like a too high fence around it so the villagers can't escape, and then I'm just going to let them roam. Or I may make like a big like villager bazaar or something. I'm still brainstorming on that.
Yeah.
Of what exactly I'm going to do with that. I do still need to automate actual additions, but right now I'm not really using actual additions that much, so I'm like going, that can hold off. I think that
Yep.
automation is going to go underground. But the big thing I really want to do, so I think next week, well, before next week, I want to build a big, basically, power center, air quotes there. So where I'm going to move all the power generation that I have underneath the tree farm and the solar panels over to the power center, to basically the power plant, and then in the center of the power plant, I want to put a draconic evolution core, energy core there. Which we're gonna probably have to start at like a tier 1, and then we can slowly build it up to a tier 7. Probably, well, I could probably do a tier 8 eventually, but
I think I have one at my base actually.
well,
I
well, you have your own base, I have my base.
Well, I'm just saying, if you wanted to go grab it, you could.
I'm not gonna grief unless you come and start staying at my place. Then you can bring all your stuff over.
Fair enough.
Even though Rob comes and uses my base for stuff all the time now, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Well, the other day when I hopped on, Rob's like, "Yeah, I came over and used your system to for all the ME patterns and other things. So I may owe you some diamonds now." I'm like, "Thanks,
Wow.
Rob."
Yeah, at least he's honest.
Oh, he is, because he knows. Yeah, he knows he knows I go above and beyond. So also today, while I had tests run with code,
Yep.
I took my second column where we were eventually going to expand the ME system, the storage system, and I put conversion monitors there, and I started filling it in. Because after talking with Lim last week, we are never going to need more storage drives than this one wall of drives. We are only using 2 full storage drives right now, and let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 14 64K ME system storage cells. I could easily expand that to the highest tier extra cells, and then we're never going to fill this. So, so after talking with Lim, I think the remaining storage drive pillars that I was gonna do, I think we're gonna build them. I'm gonna build them and then fill them with conversion monitors. So it's easy grab and go, but you can still see how much is in the system. And then the bar.
I always like storage monitors.
Well, I'm using the conversion monitors, so you can actually grab things out and put them in.
Oh, I know. I've always liked them.
Oh,
They always
yeah.
looked cool.
But I think that will be a good fill out because then the barn will still be full. Because right now it's kind of empty with these 2 pillars. Well, I don't know if I'd call them pillars or not, but yeah. So there's that. Yeah. So I have 4 other pillars that need to be built and hooked up. I did, because of Princess Rob complaining about the lag machine, I shrunk the ME controller back down to a more reasonable size. But I did keep all the ME controller pieces, so if we do need to make it big again, we can. But as of right now, we are only using 16 out of 32 channels on one single smart dense cable, because since we're using P2P tunnels.
Yep.
So if I do ever expand, I still have another 32 channels. That's basically 32 buildings right there that I can still hook up to.
Basically, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I figured the flat system, it doesn't look as pretty, it's not as big, it's not this giant cube of awesomeness, but also we're not getting the giant rainbow multi-block that's making a lag fest anymore.
That's always a good thing, though.
It is. So I do need to work on the lighting in the ME controller building, because right now I have to have a torch on the center block of the ME controller, and I don't like having this torch right here. It kind of just ruins the build, I think. I feel. So
Could you drop the ceiling one?
I think I'm going to drop the lamps a few blocks with chains.
That'll look cool.
Yeah. Because the lamps were originally at their height because of the giant ME cube.
Yep.
So. And then also to maximize on the P2P tunnels, I moved the power delivery all back a block, one full block, and then I hooked it up to the side of the controller, so to maximize our P2P hookups on this bottom layer. We're still breaking applied energistics. But at the same time, everything that I've read, the real players of Minecraft are saying this is how you're truly supposed to do applied energistics. So, are we really breaking it? No, but for the average user, yes. So, and I do need to make this little pedestal that I have to go up and add P2P tunnels, probably a little bit nicer than just dirt blocks.
Yep. Like a
Uh,
staircase
well,
that's centered in the room.
I was mainly thinking maybe like doing a little platform out of factory block scaffolding,
Yep.
and then just like a ladder that you just have to climb up and bam. But also to do that, I need to move the actual additions and power that I have in this room. So, what is in this crate? Oh, glass fiber flux. I think I can move all this now. Oh, also since last stream, we have auto mob farms.
That's cool.
They're very primitive. To maximize this, I would probably get some cursed earth and put it in here, so we have mobs all the time. But I have not done the whole cursed earth silk touch stuff yet.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, so maybe if sheep joins us tonight, we can do that. But the main focus is gas.
Oh, cool.
So I gotta show off what I've done in the last week. A lot has happened. I got the ME system in the mob room, which I am tempted to block up the mob room some more, so not as much light is coming in. Which, granted, we're walking on slabs, so nothing will spawn anyway on the slabs. But
was that lower block slabs?
I'm just using cobblestone slabs.
Yeah, but like on the lower half, so nothing spawns.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So, because right now, even though the mob farms are all red X's, not a lot of stuff is spawning, and I am using extra utility mechanical users, and then the main thing that why I did the auto mob farms was I needed mystical agriculture mob chunks, so I'm attacking them with solarium daggers.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
You can get mob chunks from that?
The only
with the
only
auto
way,
users?
Yeah, the only way to get mob chunks is to use a solarium dagger.
Oh, no, I know that. I'm just...
Well,
you can get them with the users.
Well, if you have the user using the dagger, you're going to get a chunk because it acts like a player.
Yep. Huh. Cool.
Yep. I'm also tempted to maybe, and that is my dog.
He sounds angry.
No, that's just him alerting us that someone's outside, probably going for a walk.
Yeah.
But thinking of yeah, sheep. I would love it if you came and joined me at my base, since Cyrus has just been super busy with life.
Yeah.
Because there are some projects that I would love to do, but to be ready for stream each week, I can't do. And that's the main thing is to make the base that is, I'm going to say air quotes, finished or stream ready to be worked, make it more beautified, and so I don't have torches just laying around everywhere. So I need to make the whole lighting in the main base prettier, where like instead of having, like, granted, the buildings with torches on the outside I'm fine with, but like the exterior of the ME building, in the yard I have torches, and I would love to be able to like not have to have torches there.
Yep.
So if you
Is
ever,
there other light sources you could use? Like something that stops mob spawns?
there are others. I haven't had the time to implement them
Gotcha.
because I'm just like this entire week I basically spent building the gas building. I
Hmm.
actually tore it down 3 times, rebuilt it. I tore off the roof twice, rebuilt it. The basement was rebuilt twice, and then the auto farm building happened. Um, had to do farming. Well, didn't have to, but I did farming. See, I expanded a few things in the processing building. That building's going to be worked on some more. Um, had to go spend some time in space to go mining. So, which is making me think about the power plant. I think I'm eventually going to also put void miners around, or that's going to be part of the power plant is going to have void miners. And then I stare at the village and I'm like going, I really need to work on that,
Yep.
but that's not top priority. And then to make everybody happy, I would love to go through and redo my tunnels. And instead of having cobblestone tunnels, maybe switch that over to like stone bricks or something else other than cobblestone.
Yep.
But it's projects that are just like I don't have. I need someone else in the base.
I would gladly join you. I still will gladly join you, but I'm sad to say I'm not that active.
That's totally fine. It's mainly if I need a second set of hands
Gotcha.
because like yeah. So we need to break this. That's gonna go right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's mainly I need a second set of hands so things can get done in a more timely manner than just me. Um, Granted, I at least I have a bulletin board for myself of things that need to get done in the base. And then also I have a couple mega builds that I have slotted that I eventually want to do. But to get to the mega builds, I need the main base at a better state. Which, granted, part of the main base, um, there is like I want to do the alcohol fermentation, so I need like a whole like brewery slash distillery for that. I need a building for that. Make village look nicer, even though I misspelled village. I was typing fast. I still need to rebuild the Pam's Harvest Tree farm. Crafting Evolution Power Core, that's going to be the power plant now. I still have a sign up for make reactor building and reactor. That's going to be part of the power plant too, probably. I have the brine done, so that's nice.
Yep.
But this whole bulletin board of things I want to get done in the main base is not a lot of things have been checked off. Because I've torn things apart and rebuilt them, and I've reworked a few things. I've redid the auto farm multiple times to make it more efficient and better looking. Still not the best looking building. I use jungle wood and concrete. But I don't know. I feel like if I had like I kind of already had it slotted in an area, and I tried to fit a building in that area. If I wouldn't have done that, I probably would have made it look a lot nicer. But I feel like it's a very generic building right now. But it's not. I can't change it because of its location. But that's that. But and of course I have the barns, which I need to go get more animals for the second barn to have, because eventually we are going to hook up some sewage systems to this place. So we're going to get some sewage and make fertilizer. But I need more animals for that first. Wild berry bush. Didn't I have more of those? And I'm getting off track, but whatever. Really, I don't have any more wild berry bushes.
Wow.
I don't know how.
You have any planted somewhere?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. That's.
Now, are those the ones that grow into big bushes, or?
They grow into like super kind of pseudo small bushes. They're from Rustic.
I know, I'm trying to think of which ones those are.
They're like the single block bushes. I wonder if Cyrus put the saplings in the kitchen. And see, I haven't really been using the kitchen that often. That's also part of the problem. I would also love to build an actual house so I can move the kitchen out of this space in the barn.
Yep.
Because what I'd actually love to do with this whole second level is just put drying racks up here and just have a bunch of jerky just hanging all the time, just for show. But I'd have to move. I'd need to move the kitchen into an actual house, and I haven't even built myself a house. So that's something else. Granted, okay. I'm gonna get a sign, and I'm gonna put that down as something to build. I need a house.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
That's fine. So the plan for the gas building, we're gonna have 2 sets of gas production. Tonight we're only gonna work on one side of the whole shindig. Separator, if I spell separator correctly. And I forgot about that. Mechanism, that's the separator. We need each one of those probably. And the infuser. Actually, let's just grab a duct. We're gonna grab that. Energy. Oh, we have one. Okay. Go down in the tunnels. Oh, duh. I need one more set of stairs. Helps if I spell cobble correctly. I'll take that down. That. And that. Bam, bam. Actually, we'll leave that like that. So, that should be enough, actually. Ow. So what we're gonna do, separator, empty space, infuser, that. That. Because what we're actually, is eventually what we're also going to do, we're going to add a bunch of, it's going to be a bunch of silos, but they're going to be liquid storage facility. It's going to be a liquid storage facility. Probably going to put it down here. And so that means we're probably going to need to move the brine production. That's right here. All the way over here. So that's it. Because what I want to do is have this whole facility. So it's going to have a small little aquifer under it. And then have tanks that are fed in from anywhere to then it's going to be the backup to the ME system. So I don't want anything going to the ME system first before it goes to the tanks. So I need open this up. Iron. We're not going to space anytime soon. That's going to go like that, and then we have an elevator right over here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like that. There we go. That. I should have just done these all at the same time. Need to eat. Two, 3, 4, 5. That is number 6. So these separators actually, these are going to get moved because I want all of this to hook up one block this way. That. There. one can get filled in. That's going to have fluid ducts coming out of it. Speaking of... export buses. I need 2 of those. Smart cabling. Export. We're gonna make 4 of those. We need to go mining again. And for some more diamonds. Come on, work your magic. Export both those fluid ducts, all those. I'm going to need a 5 blocks of iron. And I need a chisel. This riveted plates. And then let's do anchors. Da, da, da. I know what I need. I need 2 tanks. Oh, perfect. I have 2 tanks. Sig. Open up. That, and that. And then that, and that. Bam, bam. Bam. Let's go underneath. This all has to look pretty. That. Oh, I never grabbed any dense cabling. Helps if I spell things correctly. go. Actually, this building is not. Facade. I need. What just happened? Oh, the server. Well, it is the time that the server restarts for some odd reason. I never saw a warning of would be ending soon, would be restarting soon, but that's okay. We will watch the Discord channel for a while till it says it came back. General, that's announcements. Shouldn't be more than like a minute or so. So hopefully everyone is having a good day. I am. I did not think about this. Let's message Belle. So maybe she can get on here since Sheep had to step away. So random. Ba 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 ba. Ba. We're talking to Belle while we wait for the server to come back. Which ba 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 ba. FSG. Oh, this is taking longer than I thought. Sorry about that, everyone. Dude, come on. The server should not take this long. Do do do. 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 Ah. Ba 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 ba. ba, 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 ba. Doc, wow, Doc's not watching anything right now. Come. Are we back? We're back. The server's back up. Yay! History. Back to game. What was I? Oh yeah. Ba 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 ba. I need smart cable beam. And we're hooked up now. I need tank there. Yeah, tank there. Sig. Link. There we go. Actually, I need player one. I need a couple buckets. I need buckets. Oh, just need one then. Bucket, 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 bucket. Bucket. Wait. That's that. Interesting. Res. Then how does that work? Oh. Then how did I... E and D. Let's make... Resonant and air bucket. That. Speaking of which, one, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Let's do that. Back over here. I need some ender pearls, but we have those on our wall now. I'll take a full stack. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ow. Do, do, do. I must have put all three in there. Resonant ender, that goes there. Page isn't bad. There. Okay, those are filled. I need some... structure duct, structure duct. Da. Go, there we go. Oh, I don't know why. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. That goes right there. That goes right there. Oh, that's not gonna work. So, this is the basics of the gas plant. We're gonna have one side for water to come in, and one side for brine to come in. Probably for the time being, we're going to, let's go over to the mechanism. Really only need the water for right now. We need both of those. So, there's that. Now, if I remember right, duct. that. I need 2 of those. Add mechanism. Advanced. Shouldn't need a ton of that, but might as well build it. Don't need that. SIG. There's those 2. Do. Let's see. Crafting a bunch of those. Pump that to 10%. 10%. Nope. I have not put any upgrades on that yet. This one has upgrades. What do they call? Yeah, upgrade. I need 16 of those. Do. Options, sounds. Not that building. Turn on this bad boy. Oxygen is sodium. Oxygen. And there we go. So the beginnings of the plant are here. We are dumping the excess. Which we need to get upgrades for all this, but and then this will eventually level emitter. Import. I need one of those. to ba 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 ba. This should import bus that. Import that. FAC A that goes there. That actually wait. Dense. There we go. I did not get the level emitter. Level that. Would help if I had a bucket. I need a bucket. I need a bucket. Empty bucket to fill myself with.
Hello, hello.
Hello? You're getting muted. This is not working. So that. Active without signal. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Well, that's Bell. let's do this. Let's make a tank. SIG. Gotta make the in-bar. Gotta make the in-bar. Gotta make the in-bar. Gotta make the in-bar. Oh my god. There we go, there we go. I need a tank. And SIG. That. Well, it would help if I had the stupid thing hooked up. But that would... Now is it working? Okay. There is no bucket form to that. Active without signal. Hmm. Interesting. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that. So, I think we're going to stop it right there for this week, because we may have to so but we will see you all next week. Thanks for coming.